17 assists. 17, 12, then 12 turnovers. So it's way below yet. We had 23 and 7. So.
Welcome to our post-game press conference. We are joined by our player of the game, Ronde Hollis Jefferson, and Coach Chot Reyes of TNT. Gentlemen, congratulations. Coach, I'll start with you. You had a 16-point lead at halftime. You expected Ginebra to come out stronger the second half. Well, what can you say about how your players kept their focus, finding ways to answer back with big shots every time Ginebra makes a mini run?
Well, we talked about it at halftime, and we said for sure Ginebra is going to make a run, and we just reminded the players to stay calm, to expect it. We know that the team is too good, too strong, too deep for us to have that kind of a lead all throughout. So, like you said, they made a big run, but we came back because the players kept their composure, and I think that's the most important thing. And then the rest was just our defense, forcing them to take difficult shots. So I think that was the story of the second half.
Thank you, Coach. Now, Ronde, Coach Chot mentioned how you guys are the underdogs going to this series. Tonight, you guys played with a sense of urgency, a lot of energy. How important was it to take game one and just see and know that you guys can win even without Jason and the lineup, who's a big part of your rotation?
First, I want to give a lot of credit to our guys. You know, we played extremely hard defensively. You know, that was a big part of the scheme tonight. You know, Chot gave us all the intangibles, everything that we needed to do, and we executed. The guys executed. So I want to give credit to those guys. But I also want to give credit to Tim and everyone on the Ginebra for, you know, staying resilient, you know, fighting back, not giving up. It takes a lot to do that, you know, being down. In big games, you kind of, some teams, you know, they give up. But not those guys, and you got to give them credit. But that's what we're here to do. You know, we're here to play hard. We're here to win basketball games. And like we've been saying, you know, it's next man up, being ready. We definitely could have used Jason at the end, but we got the job done. So.
We are now ready to entertain questions from the media.
Ronde, congratulations, winning game one. You heard that in the first half, you had 23. What made you set that tone to score a lot of points in that first two quarters?
I was just being aggressive. My deep shot wasn't falling, but I'm always able to get to the rim. I'm a really good pull-up jump shooter, so I was able to find other ways, you know, to put the ball in the basket. And at the end of the day, you know, we got to be able to put the ball in the basket to win the game. So I was able to do that. And then the second half, my guys stepped up, you know, made some big shots. Even Roger in the beginning, you know, making tough shots. You got to give credit to those guys. Ray hit a couple. You just got to give credit to my teammates for being able to step up in big moments.
Coach, yun nga na-mention ni Ronde about your outside shooting. You started flat in the first half, but Kelly started hitting one, then RR got a lot of shots. Then when he never was coming back, you kept countering those runs with one or two threes.
Yeah, I played in a golf tournament this morning and I was missing putts this short. They kept leaping out. Labas na, sabi ko. I said, it's okay if I miss my shots now as long as my players make their shots tonight. So, luckily, that's what happened. I'll take that anytime. In the end, like Ronde said, we can play all the defense we want, but the game is still about putting the ball in the hoop. It's still about scoring points. So, the key is for us to get good shots. As long as we keep consistently getting good shots, Some will fall, some will not. But at least we are the entire objective of our offense is to get good shots. So I think that's what you saw when they weren't helping too much on Ronde. Then he was getting his points, and then when they started helping on Ronde, then it opened up the others. So Kim made a three, Glenn made a couple, Ray made a couple, aside of course from Roger and Calvin. So hopefully we can sustain that. That's the shooting we need.
Coach, do you plan to play golf again on Sunday?
Secret.
But coach, yung talk about your defense as well, yung while you were hitting your outside shots, yung Ginebra hindi ganun ka consistent. Talk about that effort on defense.
You just said it. It's all effort. Defense is really, first of all, we have a scheme, we have a game plan. But in the end, no matter what game plan we draw up, if the guys aren't executing and putting in the effort, it's going to not mean anything. So I thought that was important. We still gave up 16 second chance points, and I think that's way too many for us. But we were able with our defense to keep their shooting percentage to a minimal level. So I wish I could say more, but it's just really the effort of the guys. They just really are working doubly hard to make it difficult for the other teams. We know how offensively potent that squad is.
Ronde, over here. Here, Ronde. Ronde, you're very vocal about Ginebra's resilience, especially when it came down the wire in the second half. Of course, this is a 7-game series. Tonight is just a start. How do you plan on preparing yourself for more to tackle more of this Ginebra resiliency down the line?
I say the good thing about it is two sides. So I think we're thinking the same way. You know, we want to win every game. We want to compete at the highest level. So I don't want to be in that position, but given circumstances, you never know how basketball unfolds. I'm pretty sure our guys would fight back as well. But that's basketball, you know. We come out every day with that mindset. I'm sure Ginebra didn't come in with the mindset that this would happen, but you know, whatever happens, at the end of the day, you want to be able to believe in your guys, to never give up, to keep going until the end of the game. And then, like you said, they were down, I want to say,
16, yeah.
16 at halftime, and then they ended up losing by 6. It could have been the other way around. So you got to put all those things into consideration when we talk about resiliency. But we got game 1, and now it's about focusing on the next game and doing what we have to do to be better, you know, to not let the lead drop, to not let, you know, those mental lapses that we have take over the game, you know. So it's about getting better.
Ronde, there were possessions where you guarded Justin tonight. Was that a matchup that you asked for, and what was the mindset behind that, guarding Justin?
I think that, I mean, all the fans were expecting it. So at the end of the day, he got hot, and me and Chot looked at each other, and, you know, the rest was history. And, you know, took it upon myself and Chot, like that was just our connection. We've been talking all year. Since he started coaching me, even when he wasn't coaching me, me and Chot would look at each other like, what's going on? So it was just one of those moments where I was like, okay, I got you. You don't even got to say anything. I started guarding him, and you know, I made it tough for him, but he still made shots. You know, you got to give him credit, man. He's phenomenal. But you know, that's what we want. Go ahead, come on. We'll let them ride his. He's the horse, so we'll let them ride him, and just make it tough for him. That's what great players do. They make shots. So.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
That's it for our post-game press conference. Congratulations, gentlemen. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.